Greetings. I know it's rare for people to think and do analytical and critical thinking when it comes to a lot of things because we tend to look at things in an abstract manner as opposed to seeing everything as interconnected in one way. And until we can see that, life in itself is going to be difficult. And when I say interconnected in one way or another, I mean everything we do is interconnected, both negative and positive. Now, in 2016, when a black African can be punished, penalized for wanting the death or justice, which in this case would be death because that's what it is, the death penalty for murderers. And for someone to comment under a photo of a lynching of an innocent black man by evil, pale crackers, demons, hell spawn, pale hell spawn who have done nothing but destroy from the time of their advent on this planet. They have made absolutely no positive contribution to humanity, and I say that beyond the shadow of a doubt. You can investigate as much as you want. The white man has made absolutely no positive contribution to human civilization. Now, for me to be penalized for wishing death to the descendants of those standing smiling beneath the dying body of an innocent black man says that in 2016 there are far more people who are for the lynching of innocent blacks than there are who are angry that there hasn't been justice for the murderers of those innocent blacks in the past. Especially since today there's facial recognition technology and voice recognition technology and all these other technologies. So it's obvious that when it comes to African lives in America, the entire system is against us. And the giraffes are a typical example of adaptations and adjustments that creatures do when it comes to survival and resisting. The giraffes would have starved because of their humble, meek nature. They would have starved and died had their necks not grown as long as they did. So over a period of hundreds of years, their necks eventually grew to the length that it is now for them to be able to reach food and survive. That is the extreme to which nature pushes things. Now, for us to stand up and advocate destroying these demons, whether they come in uniforms or not, someone might decide that we're inciting violence against pigs. No. Pigs have incited violence against pigs the very first time they killed the first innocent black man and got away with it. And they have continued to do so. They are still killing us on a daily basis, routinely. Our women are dying in prisons, being arrested for bull crap. And I cannot see why you're arresting our people for minor offenses when you have millions of backlogs of murders that crackers have committed since they came to this land. And if you're serious about justice, start with the backlog of murders that you pale crackers have committed on American soils from the first time you came here. And if not, be prepared to meet with the wrath of an angry people, because we are awakening and we are wisening and we will rise up. And if it is the last thing I do, I will live to see the destruction of you pale devils. Ras Tafari lives. Your time is here, demons.